Hey guys, welcome to the GTSS video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Android Wear versus Pebble. It's going to be a full-on comparison between these two smartwatch giants, one by Google and one by Pebble. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about here is the specs and important facts that you should probably know about Android Wear. So let's start off with the processor. It has a Snapdragon 400, it's 1.2 gigahertz, and it has 512 megabits of RAM. Now, this is pretty much just garbage. This smartwatch is way faster than it needs to be, and it's not going to be slowing down. However, it only has 1 day battery, both of those smartwatches, and they respectively weigh 63.59 grams, a 1.6-inch screen with color, removable band, so you can switch them out, they're standard, and they have voice commands courtesy of Google Now, so they're going to show you cards, which also lets you say, okay, Google, so you can get to your voice commands and you can tell it to do stuff and reply to your notifications and stuff like that. Now we're going to be talking about Pebble's best features. And Pebble's best features starts off with, that's right, a black and white screen. Now this means that you can actually see it in sunlight, completely unlike Android Wear. It's significantly lighter at 36 grams for the non-Pebble steel, and the Pebble steel comes in at anywhere from 56 to 100 grams depending on the band. There's no touchscreen here. There's a 5 to 7 day battery because of the screen advantage. So that is a pretty big difference here. And it's compatible with iOS, unlike Android Wear, and it has way more apps. It has thousands of more apps, and therefore more functionality than Android Wear. Now that is something that's going to obviously change in the near future, so I might have to make an update video posting how the space looks after the developers have caught up on Android Wear. But for now, Pebble is leading in this space. Okay, so the main differences here, if you're going to be buying a smartwatch here, is to think about this. You're going for a touchscreen versus buttons. So everything on the left is pretty much Android Wear. Touchscreen is the definition of Android Wear. Both of those watches are touchscreen. That's one of their biggest features. Pebble goes with simplistic buttons, going to the old days. You have color versus a grayscale display. The color, it's not the best resolution, but it is colorful and it is quite a nice display. And on the Pebble, you have a gray, black, and white display. Now you have a charging daily type of a philosophy versus a charging weekly. You can either charge daily, like a phone, which would be kind of annoying, or weekly, which is a pretty good thing to do. You have the nerdy versus luxurious. Honestly, Android Wear does not look very good on your wrist, and Pebble looks pretty darn amazing on your wrist, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Android versus iOS. Now, I don't want to start a comment war in the comment section, but Android Wear only supports Android. And if you're an Apple user, then you only have Pebble to look forward to at this point. So that's definitely something. And Android Wear is still what I consider a public beta. So they are still testing it out. There are still tons of bugs. Well, Pebble has been released for over a year. Everything is set in that. All the bugs is out, and there are tons of apps in it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have to call a winner here to be Pebble. You can read it outside. These were my biggest things I took into consideration. You can read it outside, and you have way more functionality and a significantly longer battery time. That is huge for a watch because you don't want to charge your watch every day. Leave that to the phone. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I certainly hope you learned something and enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.